What happens when a man who once had the power to end lives is stripped of it? In The Man Who Was Death, Niles Talbot, a former executioner, takes justice into his own hands, deciding who deserves to die. But as he becomes more obsessed with his twisted mission, he soon learns that death has a way of coming full circle, and it may just be his turn next. The Man Who Was Death follows Niles Talbot, a man who was once an executioner for the state. The Man Who Was Death follows Niles Talbot, a man who was once an executioner for the state. He had a job carrying out death sentences in the electric chair, and he took pride in his work, believing he was helping society by removing criminals. But when the state abolishes the death penalty, Niles is left without a job. Struggling with his loss, Niles becomes bitter. He feels useless and angry, believing that some criminals still deserve to die. He starts to fantasize about taking justice into his own hands. Over time, his desire for vengeance grows, and he begins to secretly kill people who he thinks are deserving of death, like criminals who have escaped the law. Niles plans each murder carefully, imitating the same method he used as an executioner, using an electric chair. But as he continues his vigilante killings, he becomes more reckless and paranoid. He believes that his actions are justified, but deep down, he starts to fear the consequences. In the end, Niles is caught by the police. He is put on trial and sentenced to death. During his final moments, as he sits in the electric chair, he realizes that he's become the very thing he once was, an executioner. The story ends with a twist, showing how the cycle of death continues. Niles' journey from pride to downfall shows how dangerous it can be to play judge, jury, and executioner, and how those who try to control death may ultimately be consumed by it.